Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Episode 304, Rock Solid Wrestling Talk Podcast. With me today, and this week only, Rock Solid World Heavyweight Champion Chico Libre.
Just a campeon and Buck Nasty. Nobody else.
Nobody else. Tits McGee is on vacation. I mean Kenny Cornette, you know Kenny Cornette, number one contender. He'll be back with us next week. And I'm Ron Burgundy. No. Buck Nasty Marcus Johnson on the call. You already know. Well, we have a kind of, I don't want to call it scaled down show today, but I mean it's
Easter. Happy Easter, by the way.
Happy Easter, yeah. It won't be Easter when you guys hear it, but today,
right,
when we're recording, is Easter.
Right.
I get that bunny up there for y'all or whatever, and it better be the Adam Rose bunny.
Oh God.
oh. Okay. I digress.
Shout out to his shitty life.
He did it to himself, apparently. So
yeah.
I mean,
it was not Peter Doone's fault.
Nope. The rare instance in which that is the case.
Surprisingly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Peter Doone, you're off the hook.
For now.
Right now.
For
just
now,
right
anyway.
Now.
Yeah.
But lots to talk about. We had a bomb-ass Dynamite card.
Yeah,
this weekend.
Until the end, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely get to that. But there's a couple matches that I want to, kind of delve down. We might as well just start going down to the card itself. Like, what did we start with? Like, what was was that Punk match, right?
Yep,
Punk and Oscuro.
CM Punk and Pentom. Kind of a dream match to a degree, because it's like wrestling's past with present.
Yeah, I can dig that. I mean, it's nice to see. It was for some reason or another, it just seemed like they really fit together. Like,
yeah,
a Skrull's style and stuff like that. It's he had a little Penta strut going on, I like that. That's my shit.
We can never praise that swag enough.
When you're a goat.
Yeah.
But shout out to whose line is anyway. But they had a very, very solid opener. It was one of those instances where I think this is, these are matches that's building up Punk's repertoire.
Yeah,
to go for the belt.
He's gonna be announced number one contender at.
Yeah, and as you can see, he had that 5 on the side of his nameplate, nice and slick. Whereas it's like, okay, yeah, he's in the rankings now, baby. Like, he's in the top 5, and he's just gonna the next few weeks is gonna come up, and it's gonna hit right there.
And just wait until his match next week, or this Wednesday, I should say.
What's his match next Wednesday?
Well, if you watch Battle of the Belts 2, Dustin Rhodes cut a backstage promo talking about how this was a dream match he's wanted for quite some time. So exactly. It will be CM Punk and Dustin Rhodes, the natural 1-on-1.
Wow, that's gonna be like a silent banger. You know. I'm gonna love every bit of that, because Dustin obviously can still go. He's not on a level with CM Punk, I guess, but he's
not in his prime, but he could still pull it out.
Oh yeah, oh man, like you wouldn't believe. Now I feel like that's a good matchup that people didn't even know that they wanted, and then when he called out CM Punk, they lost their shit.
Yeah, that just goes to show, like, the roster they have. The possibilities are endless.
Such depth. Yeah. And like you said, the possibilities are endless. And it is wonderful to see, because then we get so much just differentiation and switching it up and stuff like that. TK has really outdone himself, man. Like, it really has. But Penta and CM Punk was just really, really good. It was a really good show. It was really good. And Punk afterwards, obviously he's signaling for the belt and things like that.
Yeah, he continues to move his hands around his waist. It's coming. So
I feel like we are at some point, because we mentioned CM Punk getting the belt for like an MJF thing, right? But I'm not so sure about that now. Yeah, I'm hoping Bryan comes up at some point. Danielson. When Punk has the title, that's gonna be a huge match. Maybe All
Out. I don't know about the pay-per-view. Well, I could see a Dynamite in between.
For Punk and Danielson? That is
perhaps
huge business. Huge business. It really is, because when WWE did it, the WWE Championship, they did it on what? What was that? Over the Limit?
Yeah, that
that was just a waste.
They did another pay-per-view too. They ran it back.
Oh, they did. They fought each other twice. Yeah. Okay, I didn't know that. Well, I should have known that, but
yeah,
it's probably just escaping my mind right now. But up here, it's already gone.
Yeah, I mean it's a match that's been done a few times. Not too many as far as TV's concerned, but yeah, I would welcome it at least one more time in an AEW setting for sure.
I really want it to just be a really big thing, like Danielson and Omega, big. But that was on what was that?
Yeah, that was a Dynamite too. That was New York City Dynamite.
Yeah, but that's a big venue and stuff like that. So they at least played it up big in that regard.
If they put it there, I'd be cool with that.
You think they're gonna go back there?
Yeah, I believe that's gonna be their Arthur Ashe Stadium. That's gonna be their New York City home.
Okay. Because they will sell it out.
Yeah, like the E has Madison Square Garden.
Yep. And that's fine. Y'all can keep that. That's fine. Can you imagine the first time they go there though?
Or actually, they really have Barclays more so, but that's
Barclays. Yeah.
That's all their conversation.
Especially for the summer and stuff like that. But I'm thinking Punk and Danielson would be a banger of a main event for a summer pay-per-view. It feels like a blockbuster. That's why I say All Out, because they do All Out in July or August, and SummerSlam's in July this year.
Yeah. August is August going into September. It's basically Labor Day weekend.
Oh, okay. Yep. You're right. It's a weird, because speaking of summer and pay-per-views in the summer, stuff like that, I just wanted to quickly mention that I saw not only is SummerSlam in July this year, it's literally the last day of July, so July 31st.
Okay.
But it's in a weird place, I think. Isn't it Tennessee or something like that?
Oh, somewhere different than New York or LA?
Yeah, not a big city. It's where is it? I'm gonna check it out. 2022. It is Nashville. Yeah. Nashville. Really? That is weird, but okay.
That's some random shit right
there. I guess they're trying to differentiate it up now. And this is purely AEW's fault. Clearly, they really want to bring some type of an audience back, some semblance. Maybe they saw the Mania stuff, because Mania, I guess, just speaks for itself. Whereas that's the one night a year that they can pull people back in and things like that. The Rumble too, but next year I'm not falling for any of it. I'm not. Boy, I say that now, but we have a presentation to do, and people want to.
Yeah, we gotta at least keep up with it.
But I mean, then again, are you gonna want to see our biased take on a WWE production or something like that? Because y'all saw it.
Yeah, we've been on here for 6-7 months now. Y'all should know the score if you're still watching. So.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what you get with us, and so
right.
But back down to running the card down. I think the tag title match was next, was it?
Yeah.
Or was that MJF and Shawn Dean?
Yeah, as far as the order, I'm forgetting. So
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I apologize.
Order. Well, let's just talk about the tag title match because so Red Dragon and Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy.
Surprisingly, the Red Dragon didn't go over like I thought.
Yeah, they must have a grander scheme of things because the post-match stuff.
And I'm okay with it for one reason.
What's that?
FTR.
Yeah.
Because they came out at the end, and it was getting heated there between FTR, Red Dragon.
Fish was on it. Fish specifically.
This is a match that, if the E played their cards right, could have happened in there, but didn't.
It happened.
When?
NXT.
Really?
Yeah. FTR versus
the
Revival versus Undisputed Era.
Undisputed Era.
Yeah, it definitely happened.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right, I'll stand corrected on that one. But either way, it'll be a bigger deal in AEW stage.
Bigger deal. Yeah.
I'll say that.
Absolutely, much bigger deal. And with how things, don't mind my cat. Don't mind my cat. But with that being said, like Jurassic Express has been really like going after it, like really like putting on some good banging matches.
Yeah, just when you kind of count them out, they step up.
Yep. And people have been kind of putting them in the same vein as like a like with their title reign as like a Hangman thing, and we'll get to that as well. I want to talk about that on the back of something here, because we'll get to Rampage as well, because Rampage was awesome.
Yeah.
And but that match, Jurassic Express and Red Dragon, they were good, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what else happens, because that's a three-way dance, if you will. Like,
yeah, that's a triple threat worthy of happening, and
I can see that happening at the Pape.
And
because the Pape's not too far off right now, right?
Yeah. We got like at least a whole other month and a couple weeks.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, it's Memorial Day weekend.
Oh boy. Yeah, they're gonna build.
Which this year I should have off completely. So
that should be fun.
No coming in late for me.
Oh, of course. I mean, we're gonna be doing a watch along in here, so that's gonna be fun. Then that's gonna be a touchdown. But I mean, moving on, MJF and Shawn Dean, they did I guess you could say a creative finish, but it's the first time they did a
kind of a dusty
victory.
Finish to an extent.
Yeah, to an extent, but I mean, when it works, it works.
Yeah, and there's a purpose behind a count out victory or a DQ victory, especially in AEW, especially since they don't do them very much.
Something tells me they will not do it often, and
it's very rare that they do it.
Yeah,
and it'll stay that way.
Thank goodness, because when they do it,
actually,
they'll do it right.
They have no choice in the matter, because the E bastardizes the shit out of it, just like they bastardize the shit out of everything else.
And again, that's one of the things that we say on this a lot: the fact that WWE has given us, instilled in our brains, because they were the only game in town for so long,
right,
all these shit finishes and thinking that they're horrible and blasphemous and stuff like that, because they did them horribly. They made it blasphemous, but AEW brings it back around, and so when it happens, it's just like, damn, it's a count off it.
That was actually creative that they did there.
Yeah, exactly. So, way to bring it back around. Way to bring it around town, AEW. Then you do this with Wardlow, and it's just, I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. So, Wardlow is getting. How about him screaming in that camera? Man?
Make sure you put that picture.
Oh my God, that was. And what made that even better was how MJF and Spears sold it in the ring afterwards. Because then you thought it was done. You thought the segment was done. They went to the ring and things like that. They got Wardlow out of the arena. And then he popped up on the Titantron. And release me from my contract. Psst.
I'm not going to stop until I get my hands on you.
And MJF and Spears was just like, that's great. Oh, they sold it so well. And it was just like, it just made me sitting there like I'm sitting you home, ooh. Like just, oh man, it was great. It was great. Oh man, I'm antsy thinking about it because I can't wait to just see where this goes, and more so towards when they're supposed to have a showdown. I really hope they save that for pay-per-view because it's earned it. Like it hasn't been that long with the actual story, but knowing it was slowly building towards it is what earned it for me. It needs to be a pay-per-view blow-off. It's obviously going to be a stipulation if Wardlow beats MJF or something like that, he gets released.
He gets released with a contract or something.
Exactly. And then subsequently, AEW will put up the, even though he is signed to AEW, he'll put up the Wardlow as all
Wardlow, even though he's been there for like since the end of 2019.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't remember his debut. I need to check it out.
Yeah, it was the Dynamite after Full Gear, 2019.
What did he do? Like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't remember.
That's when, ironically, Cody came out for
Big Fat Cody.
Yep, to get at Jericho and MJF because he had just lost because MJF threw in the towel,
Okay.
and then and then that's when Wardlow came and laid him out, and that
good memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And
because we had seen like vignettes for a while. I want to talk about that too because we didn't have a show at the time.
Go for it.
I remember the vignette where they had him in the parking lot. Some dudes were trying to step to him, and he beat up all their asses at once.
Whooped all the ass.
Yeah, right. So it was a very different vignette than you're used to seeing.
He's like Wardlow.
Yeah.
Maybe he can make some cash whooping ass.
Yeah. Veer, eat your heart out because this. Yeah, but that caught my attention from the jump, and then when he came, and I was like, "Oh shit, he's on TV."
Yeah, it was like, okay, yeah, this dude's gonna be a big deal, and he is a big deal now. And man, I could see they're not gonna fast track him to like a title or anything like that. Down the line, do you think Punk keeps it that long as to where Wardlow's the one to take it off him? It's gonna happen down the line, but could you imagine him putting him over?
I can't predict that right now.
Yeah.
I could see Wardlow having a possible world title reign at some point.
Yeah.
Again, it's just we're just gonna have. I hate to use this terminology,
it's inevitable.
but this is something we are gonna have to see everything play out. But it'll be worth it.
Let it play out.
Yeah. Oh, we should talk about that too, cause I sent that article about how Matt Hardy was saying, "Let it play out." Is now a meme at this point.
It is
because
explain that, because I mean, yeah,
it's basically just confirming what we already knew and been saying. That like WWE does these angles, we think there's gonna be a payoff, and
it's super whack,
and there isn't.
There's no payoff.
And how like they've lost the trust of the fans because of that, and he's absolutely right. Like,
lost the trust. That's it. Lost the trust. Working the shaft. Working it.
Doing the bull dance, feeling the flow, working it.
It's circular.
Goes up and down and around.
Feel the flow, guys.
Feel the flow, happy. Feel it.
It's like it's a shame though. It really is, because like that's what we've become accustomed to. I used to say it notoriously in the chat. Take the bad to get to the good, guys.
And they would let you down every time.
Oh my god! And then I credit Bray Wyatt and Seth Rollins in the Hell in a Cell as to what got me, what broke the spell.
That broke the camel's back, basically.
WWE, the spell WWE had over me.
Yeah,
that's what broke it.
Yeah,
I felt it. I was in this room, this very room.
That's when I canceled the network.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, I was in this very room.
Yeah, I was like, fuck this.
Buck Nasty shed a G tier. That's the truth. I'm not gonna lie. But getting back to Dynamite here, MJF and Sean D. Sean D. obviously, picked up the win. They put Bryce in on it and stuff like that. Like he'll triple it. He'll triple his whatever TK's paying.
Yeah, MJ was like, "Oh, I'll double your pay if you don't count to 10."
Yeah, he didn't even say double. He said triple. So that made it even better. Like, but Bryce is just like,
nope.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, and then MJF tried to get in his face, and Bryce shoved him right back.
No F with Bryce.
Yeah, like good for you, Bryce.
You don't know Remsburg, man. He's the one that did the Invisible Man, Invisible Stand match. Yeah. I believe. So that was classic. Come on. Like, that's indie gold at its best.
Yeah, if you're into that indie-rific crap.
Oh, I definitely am. Speaking of indies, I just want to take a moment and let you guys know, some of the stuff that's going to be going on the next few weeks. When we get in some more episodes of Rock City series in going back to NFW, back down to Jersey. That's very soon, and back over to Flower City. Rock City Spotlight series coming back up. We're gonna have a bunch of those coming out.
Who's our first one?
I believe our first one is the new Flower City Wrestling Academy top of the class champion,
Milliman.
He will be with us in studio sometime next week, so expect that sometime the end of next week to come out for you guys. We will be having there's more Cody Jenny, there's more there's a lot of people, Mike Champion, they're coming up, and lot of good stuff. Hopefully Vlog Bros University and stuff like that. We're gonna have a good time. All right, there's gonna be a good season, so just stay tuned. All right, but getting back
more action packed.
Oh yeah. Getting back, do we want to talk about the Schiffer and Sky Blue match at all? I mean,
I honestly don't remember that much of it. It happened. It was a few minutes.
It happened.
Well,
let's move on.
I do want to talk about Jade Cargill real quick.
Okay, go for that.
Because apparently from what we've been hearing, she's gonna have a stable, which I'm
the baddies stable.
Yeah, baddie section, which I'm all for.
Is that Red Velvet and
yeah, so far it looks like Red Velvet and Kiera Hogan are confirmed.
Hogan. That's it. Yeah.
Which I welcome that, because they need something to do.
They do need something to do, but we don't want to see. This is what I want to stay away from at AEW, giving people something to do just for the sake of it. But then again, they're not sitting at catering.
Yeah,
so,
you can't have them farting around backstage.
Like, come on out of here, honey.
We're farting around, right?
So, I mean, but then again, does this work? Does a stable for Jade work? Because she's like borderline face right now. Yeah,
they're gonna have to try it. And this will be good build up to her possible eventual face turn, but it is funny how Red Velvet is in it now, because it's like, I guess she figures if you can't beat her, join her.
Yeah, absolutely. Stir it up, stir it up, stir it up,
Yeah.
stir it up.
Well, she was acting heel anyways.
Yeah.
Like, in the...
Wasn't she just with, like, Statlander and Layla and stuff like that?
Yeah, and I think they're pivoting because...
Pivot!
Yeah. Because Layla Hurst is legit hurt right now. So
Yeah.
I think they figured
right.
they need another heel on the women's side.
Get well soon, Layla. We love you, not just because you're hot. We love you. All right. So.
Well, she swings for the other team, just FYI.
Yeah, I know that. That's what I was saying. So she swings for the other team. Well, I swing by your house. But I mean, yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. I mean, that's fine. That's who you are. I have many gay friends. But my father's getting out.
Yeah. See, the cat knows.
The cat knows. Midna knows. Yes, that's my cat's name, Midna. It's all right. I'm a huge Zelda mark. Unlike Big Fat Cody. No, I don't like him. He obviously is, but still, I'm a better one. Buck Nasty, holla at your boy. But yeah, Schiffer, stuff like that. I guess they tried to like showcase her, and it didn't go over so well with the crowd. It was just like, okay, it's fine.
Yeah, it seems like, I mean, they're trying to establish her
right
as like a threat, but I think for her it's a tad too early.
Yeah. I mean, she has been working stuff over on Dark and doing good and stuff like that. But
I'm actually behind on Elevation and Dark, honestly.
To push it up that fast, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we figure. I mean, they're promoting 30-0, so Jade's going over somehow, some way.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, she's gonna. They're building Schiffer up right now so that Jade can take her down, and have it be a big deal. So that's gonna be good. Eat your heart out, Undertaker. But in which case, I also want to. We had a couple of 6-mans this week.
Oh yeah, still with the face paint. Sorry, Buck. Oh, it's
why you do this?
It's fine.
Why you? No, it's not fine. No, the face paint is not fine.
Face paint is fine.
Oh God, it's just why? Like, you look so much better without it. You look so much better without it. But I mean, it was still a good match. I missed the end of it, but like Jericho Bitch Society went over.
Yeah.
So,
Garcia got the pin.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Ross. Your time to shine. That's okay. That's good. On Kingston, right?
Yeah. It was
Good.
on Kingston.
Okay, that's exactly how it should have happened. I'm just wondering where they're going with this because, again, like I've been saying, there's a numbers game going on here, and they're gonna need some help, man. Like, but who? Like, I've been trying to speculate this for weeks, and it's tough to call. Like, do they even get help at this point?
I mean, if it would make sense for them to get to even it out.
Yeah.
I just don't know who they're gonna bring in.
Exactly. That's my problem. I don't know who. So
I mean, we know he's still cool with Homicide. I said that last week.
yeah, but can he still go? Like, I guess it's just for like name value or something like that. Probably. I guess.
Yeah, I don't know if it would be like a one-off or what have you.
Right. That's what I don't want it to be, is a one-off. I want them to actually, because Blood and Guts is coming soon. I'm assuming that's going to be it.
Could be.
I could definitely see that. Like, they're building towards that. That's their end game for that film.
Because I thought Blood and Guts would be Elite Civil War, but they're backtracking on that.
Yeah, there's Okay, so Elite Civil War, who would that be?
Well,
Like, what would the sides be? I don't think there's enough people.
yeah, beforehand, I thought it would be Adam Cole, Red Dragon, possibly Jay White against
Bring him back
against Omega, the Bucks, and Hangman.
Yeah, that would be nice.
But looks like they got a while to go before anything else.
Yeah, because
develops.
I think they're going off of Omega's timeline.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad. Not there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, because you need him.
Yeah, you need him. Trust us on that.
Yeah.
They know that. So that's why they're giving Kenny all the time he needs. Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
He's still around, like, backstage. He's still EVP and doing stuff there. He's just not on the show.
And that's good. Speaking of which, moving on here, Hobbs and Starks with Strickland. That was
four brothers in the.
And that wasn't even 6-man. I thought it was 6-man.
Yeah,
it was not.
yeah, right. It was a tag team. It was a tag team match.
Oh boy! I really stepped in it this time.
Yeah, Ricky Starks got the baby face pop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I loved his emotion so much when he came out.
Yeah, what they do in AEW is, like, if you're in your hometown, regardless if you're heel or face, they're gonna let shit fly.
Yeah.
You can get all the love you get.
So get in.
They're not trying to dictate their audience like other places.
I don't even need to cough it out because you already know. Mm-hmm. You already know. But that was a good match. A lot of good spots in that match as well. That chest springboard.
Yeah,
my goodness.
That was definitely one for the highlight reel.
Oh yeah, people are loving it. A lot of people got that angle from the crowd.
Yeah, they got good angles too. Like, it's one of those things where you can actually watch a fan video and enjoy it just as much.
Yeah, exactly. And I like that. I like that. AEW kind of promotes that.
Yeah.
Instead of like, oh, well, don't do this, don't do that. You can't record our shows, blah, blah, blah. But,
yeah,
they have the cameras on people recording what they see.
Funny thing that happened, though, Taz actually, came to the ring afterwards and did the manager spot where he grabbed Keith Lee's leg.
Honestly, I thought he was out there for something else. But I can't say what that is because I don't know. I just expected something else. But where was he? Was he injured or something?
No, Taz was at the ring. He's still doing the commentary. He's still around.
It seemed like he was just because the way the crowd popped for him. At first, I thought it was like, he's been gone for a while, but no, they had one of those big ECW things happen there.
No, he just
in that building.
He just hasn't been to the. He doesn't stand at the ring with them.
I mean cashews, by the way. Pay me no mind. But, in which case, yeah, he did the manager spot and it went over well. Yeah, actually,
the match was good.
Powerhouse picked up the win, man. Yes, I'm with that all the way. I'm all the way in on Powerhouse Hobbs.
Yeah, a little surprised that Ricky didn't get the pin, but not trying to nitpick, but
Keith Lee was legal, so
yeah,
for Ricky to pin Keith Lee, it wouldn't have made sense. But Ricky still did get the win.
We need that one-on-one though, man, because I need to see
Hobbs and Lee.
We got that already. I'm talking about Lee and Starks, because I want to see a pounce on Ricky Starks, possibly to the outside of the ring.
I thought we got that already too. Did we?
No, they just did. They just been in the ladder match together so far.
Huh. What? Yeah. Right. One more to talk about for Dynamite, and then we'll get into that ending. Suzuki and Samoa Joe.
And this was a really good main event.
Yeah. Oh man, they went for like almost 10 straight minutes to win the Chop Fest.
Yeah, just chops after chops, pounding each other to hamburger meat. It's just that's just the style that's perfect for these two to.
Oh yeah, I think that's what everybody expected too.
Yeah.
So.
And then it only made sense in the world that Joe would win and get the ROH TV title.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Suzuki wasn't holding on to that for long.
Yeah, he doesn't need to hang on to it for that long anyway. And then the moment got ruined.
But we did need our cousin honorary.
Yeah, we got that. I don't even know how to say it.
No more Suzuki incident. So,
yeah, they're letting it ride every time now.
TK learned. All right, we like it. But yeah, go ahead and tell us about the ending.
Yeah, so I mean, we knew something was gonna go down with Lethal and Dutt the way they've been talking.
Yep. So
then they came out and said, "Oh, we have a surprise for you." And they had a box with them.
That was funny. I'm not gonna lie about that.
And then they stuck up their middle fingers.
Yeah, I cracked up. I'm not.
It was going fine, and then it just took a big ass nosedive.
Fucking Lethal.
It took a big ass nosedive. First of all, the lights went out.
That's what it was. Is the lights out? That's what threw everybody off.
Lights went out.
We've been trained by this point to be like, oh, lights out. That's a big thing.
Somebody dope is somebody we know is coming in.
Yep. And then the lights came back up, and it was it Pentom Singh or whatever.
Yeah, his name is Satnam Singh. I didn't know who he was.
I thought it was Pentom.
This big galoot with a ponytail is there, and
I watched him as Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
London Sanctum.
And then he gives first of all, he gave a horrible ass clothesline.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad.
And then they all rushed him and beat him down, and then he gave him the Kali claw over his head, and like this.
It screams WWE.
Exactly.
And that's why everybody was so upset about it.
AEW is not supposed to have somebody like that.
And I feel like TK listened to that
to
some degree. He went on record and was saying like, "Okay, yep, I hear you guys. Like,
it could have been bad.
It could have been better. I'm gonna save the lights out stuff for good stuff."
Yeah, because people sounded off right afterwards.
Right off.
People are calling it worse than the Dark Order beatdown at the end of 2019.
That's bad.
But this time TK booked this, not the Bucks.
Yeah, not the Bucks. So, which, I don't know. I mean, dark stuff never works. Foreign people rarely work, to be honest, and that's not.
Well, hold on. Let's not be. I'm not trying to be culturally insensitive.
As I was gonna say, I'm not trying to do that or anything, but when you think about it, in the lineage of things and stuff like, especially like if they're doing like an Indian thing, it never works out right. They never have the right story.
We got to put in some more context because
they never have the right story to make it work.
Recently, Discovery and Time Warner merged. They have a channel in India that they put Dynamite on. I think it's called Euro India or something like that.
Yep.
So basically, they're trying to corner this market and have somebody that the Indian people can root for.
And this is what we're talking about, corporate influence and stuff like that. So.
That's why before we got on the show, I wrote corporate influence on the board because because this is a mild concern that I have, like what decisions are going to be made on this show influenced by big wigs in corporate who most likely don't even know shit about wrestling or what works.
Well, then we're pretty scared about that. just because of where we've come from and what happened to our product.
Whereas the E is all, the E is pretty much all corporate. They're corporate whores at this point, and they're
corporate horrors.
Yeah, and it's only gonna be worse when they get sold. But
yeah, but they're corporate. They fostered their own corporate environment, so they're their own like company.
Yeah, then a lot of
board of directors.
A lot of those shitty segments they do, they incorporate like the sponsors into it.
Yeah,
like that Pizza Hut shit with the Street Profits,
or that Army of the Dead shit with the zombies and crap.
And Red Notice and the Egg.
Oh God. Oh God, the Egg.
Look, again, y'all. Listen. I'm not saying like to push the panic button just yet, but this is something to note.
Yeah, I like the egg. No, I didn't like the egg. I like some scrambled eggs. As if I'm leading singer Creed, but still, yeah.
And then I'm sure they'll work on turning this around somehow, some way. I mean, he got the graphics. Sanam Singh did, so he is all.
I'm sure it's a big deal over there, but like for us here in the States and stuff like that, it's just like
it could be a clash.
Yeah,
but
it's like okay.
So I don't know how they're gonna pivot this yet,
but then again, that's kind of how they might feel over there whenever we get somebody big. We don't know. They don't know who it is.
Yeah, that I can't really speak on that. I don't live there. I've never been.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. Like with Sing or whatever, like we get it now. So, it was okay. I mean, because they and I say not on Dynamite it was okay. It wasn't okay. On Rampage it was okay. Because he came out after the Ring of Honor World Title match. And wrecked shop.
It was Battle of the Belts too, actually.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Battle of the Belts. That is my mistake. Yes, Battle of the Belts. Dos.
Battle of the Belts 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo is his thing. That's Chico's thing.
Yeah, I get it from my uncle.
But it's they did they made up for a little bit, and everybody was like, I saw a bunch of people on there was like, okay, yeah, now this I can get on board with. Like, just have him like kill shit, have him smash shit, things like that. Be a heater, be a true heater. And the fact that he's with Lethal and Sanjay, it's people are gonna give it a chance. At least from that's what I've read. So you could have read something different, but you didn't see it.
I haven't seen anybody say that. Maybe you saw something I didn't.
Yeah,
so
I definitely saw.
I mean, I am willing to see where this goes.
Yeah, AEW has earned that. That's what I'm trying to check.
AEW has learned that from me. So, but
yeah, they earned us and our patience.
But so far, like this particular thing, I'm side eyeing it. Like, I don't know about all that. I need to see more.
Yeah. Would you like to know more?
Oh, I watched that movie last night too. That is so crazy.
That's my shit. Starship Troopers, baby. Come on, y'all want to live forever?
Come on, you waves. Do you want to live forever?
That's great. AEW only have one rule. Everyone fights. No one quits. Don't do your job. I'll
kill you myself.
You get me. Welcome to the Roughnecks. DK's Roughnecks. Woo!
Yeah.
But in which case, Battle of the Belts 2 played host to another big development, and that was it Sammy and Tay turned heel, right?
Looks like Sammy G gave him the low blow.
Yeah, it was like a double turn. Like They did that well. That's what I was put. Like, how about that double turn, y'all? Like, that was fire. Didn't expect it, but it was nice. Okay. Then the pose on the stage and
they went by the crowd reactions that Sam and Ty have been getting,
and that's good. Steer into it.
Yeah,
like give them an act they can latch onto.
Yeah, so now
like the Edge Alita thing.
So people were calling them annoying, so now they're going to be extra annoying. By it's already started with them like making out all over the place. So yeah, put that picture up.
You know what they should have is this just hit me because I saw it recently in a throwback clip. Remember when Bucks and Prime and Powerful were on site? They had that brawl backstage and threw Nick Jackson into the bathroom.
The door,
Orange Cassidy
was just standing there.
Yeah, just have Sammy and Tay kissing in places, in random places.
Oh God!
Like, just to piss people off.
That would be pretty funny, though.
Yeah. Oh, you heard it here first, y'all. Sammy Tay, take it, please. Take it, run with it. I want to see that. I think it would be hilarious. Like, absolutely hilarious. But yeah, and just make sure leave a check for old Buck Nasty, But
yeah, give him his royalties.
Yeah, you already know. But in which case, Sammy G is a 3-time TNT champion.
First 3-time TNT champion.
Is he first?
Yeah.
It's not Cody?
No, Cody was. Oh, he could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Sammy G's the second. My bad.
I think they're doing that specifically because Cody. You know how WWE does it, where it's just like, oh well, let's put this title like Nikki Bella to get rid of AJ Lee's stuff or whatever. Roman to get rid of CM Punk's title reign and stuff like that, and the same conversation and stuff like that. I think that's what they're doing with the Sammy things. Now they can say Sammy is the 3-time TNT champion. We don't have to talk about big fat Cody.
They did mention him though.
Oh, okay. So
they not for title reigns, but they brought up how Sammy G beat Cody Rhodes in ladder match. So
yeah.
They brought him up casually.
That's good. That's good. It's really, really good. I can appreciate that. But the hate, I really do think that they're doing a good job steering into it, at least now. Or they just started, but yeah, they're doing a good job steering into it. One more thing I want to talk about before we wrap up is Hangman's title reign. So there's a lot of speculation where it's like
it's not good enough.
Yeah, it's not good, but we beg to differ. Hangman accomplished that feat no more than an hour ago.
Well, moron. Good for Hangman. Oh my
God. That's great. Oh goodness. But I mean, getting back to this, Hangman has had so many matches from
all bangers.
They all been bangers. That's when he won the title against Omega. That is both Danielson matches. So that is Lance Archer. That's Adam Cole the first time at Revolution. That's Dante Martin. That is Adam Cole just this past week on Rampage.
There was some controversy with that too, because he put the barbed wire over his head, looking like Jesus.
Because it was Good Friday.
It was Good Friday, and some fake religious nuts got in.
Why does that upset people though? I don't understand. Like, because it happened.
It's sacrilegious.
Why though? Like, come on. Like, who does that offend, and why does it offend you? Like, oh, Jesus died for our sin. Like, okay, but we know that. So it's not even a thing. Do you know how many times Jesus or God reference or anything like that came up in the world of wrestling, and nobody batted an eye whatsoever? It could have just been a coincidence. You never know. But probably wasn't.
Well,
but I thought it was funny. Me personally, Buck Nasty, I thought it was funny. So,
well, it did happen in ECW once.
Yeah, I mean, ECW.
Actually, and that's what
Rollins calling himself CrossFit Jesus, and
actually, fun fact: the ECW thing where they had somebody, was it Raven or Tommy Dreamer? They had him they had them on a cross, and it upset Kurt Angle to the point where he didn't come in because of that.
Ah, okay, yeah. Well, then WWE did the whole stuff.
Although ironically, WWE has done the same shit, and
absolutely, and
but later on, it was okay to join up over there. So.
No, that was good. That was okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's died down by now, but with it being Easter and stuff like that, I get it. They were just trying to be relevant. That's not a whole big deal, but be that as it may, people are saying that, and I kind of seconded this at one point, that Hangman doesn't really have like that big time aura about him and stuff like that. Like he gets us hype when he comes out and stuff like that, and like the last time he came out and told Adam Cole about the Texas Death Match, he had a lot of gusto behind him, and
a lot of passion.
Yeah, it was nice, but the whole big baby face fighting champion thing can only go so far. Mm-hmm. On certain people, because certain people can run with it and be good with it, like Punk. He didn't have to turn during his reign, his WWE Championship reign.
Yeah, he was still white hot.
Yeah, he was still completely hot,
but he was so good at it, he made it work.
He could just turn it, and it's just nice.
Yeah,
and it didn't even until he reinforced it. We didn't even know if he was, actually healed, because, I mean, we agreed with him. Rock came in, tried to steal the spotlight, and he took care of it.
He was still getting cheered this year.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that a lot of people get bored with the babyface stuff. If you're not a natural babyface, like, people are going to get bored with it. This is the same reason why I don't get bored with Eddie Kingston, because... yeah, he can be heel or whatever, but he's so much better as a face.
He's such a real one.
He's a real. That's why. That's exactly why. He's so real with it that we identify with him, with the mental health stuff, and not backing down from a fight and stuff like that. Shit works. Yeah,
but I mean, isn't Hangman was the same way? That's what built him up, because
he doesn't have that edge. The whole Kenny story was what made that.
Yeah, the Kenny story was just him overcoming his insecurities and doubts,
overcoming his demons,
and losing his original friends.
Now he doesn't have those demons anymore. He has his friends back and stuff like that. So it's all there. It was there, but it's not part of his championship presentation now.
So you're saying now that he has a title, there's still something missing?
Yeah, that's what I feel like. There's definitely something missing.
But that's the thing, though. What more do you want?
That's what I'm saying. But we want an edge, though. I don't know. Something
an edge?
Engaging.
Like Adam Copeland?
No. We have enough Adams. Right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah. But I'm just, I don't know, man. Something's missing. Something is missing. But I don't know what.
But I mean, if the Hangman Punk match happens, he's more than likely gonna drop it anyway.
Yeah, he is. But I mean, still, it's up in the air. Hangman, I love you, dude. I really do. And you've been putting on amazing matches as champion, as world champion. I'm not saying you haven't. It's just somehow, some way, something needs to like happen as to where, like, you see, when Punk was WWE champion, I used to really relish him coming out just to talk or whatever. Like that, I want something like that. Like Omega had a presence about him with the championship. Moxley felt big time. Because he felt like a leader or something like that. Hangman, you know, this being his first title win and stuff like that, it's kind of, I won't go so far as everybody else saying, oh, it fell flat, because it's not. You know, the match quality itself says that it didn't fall flat. I'm just saying, personality-wise,
there's still a little something missing.
Yeah. And I'm sure he'll get that right in his second reign, because this is definitely not the only time he's going to reign with that title. So there's no way, you know, in the history of AEW, in the pantheon of it, like he'll come back to it and he'll just
I don't know,
nail it.
The way some of y'all are hating on him, maybe he goes to WWE.
Oh, God. Yeah, stop hating on people and making them leave. Not everyone is as you know, sensitive as Big Fat Cody, but still, like, enough already. Like, stop. Like, the same thing's gonna happen to Sammy and Tay Conti. Like, stop it. Stop.
Yeah,
but they turned heel though. Yeah. So Cody just didn't want to do it. No, I refuse to turn heel. I'm not gonna do it. Now he's doing his same shtick in WWE.
Yeah, at the same time though, there are a lot of people who are fickle out here.
You're fickle.
Like on the like they'll like somebody 1 minute, then they achieve a little success. They're like, he's boring me.
IWC sucks. Like, seriously.
I don't even like saying those letters.
This bores me. Anyone for a game of basketball. But just to sum it up, just to wrap it up here, nice little bow. Hangman, I get where you're coming from, but I also get where people are coming from and things like that. So it's not like you have to step it up or anything like that. I just think the time is done.
Yeah, I mean, not everybody needs like a year title reign either.
Yeah, no, and that's what I want AEW to get away from as well and stuff like that. And that's why everybody was so upset about Sammy winning it back and things like that after only 32 days or something. It's like, dude, that's okay. That's okay. Don't worry. Scorpio Sky has been champion now. He did it. Yeah, and a great match.
And at least this was a competitive match with a brother and not 26 fucking seconds.
Exactly it. Exactly. Damn WWE. But man, is there anything else you need to get off your chest, champ?
We should. If you want to plug like what's gonna go down this Wednesday.
Well, I think it's about time that you tell the viewers what you got in mind for your showdown with Kenny Cornette.
Oh, you want to hear that right now?
Yes, sir.
I mean, I'll tell you what I was trying to do.
Okay.
But I haven't. Unfortunately, I haven't found it, so I'm gonna have to pivot.
Pivot.
I was trying to find. You remember Hot Shot Basketball?
Hot Shot, like the things where you kind of
the game where like you have to like press the thing and make as many baskets as you can.
Yeah.
I was trying to find that, and I was gonna do a whole thing where I was gonna be like I said last week, this bores me. Is anyone up for a game of basketball? And I was gonna hold it up, but
okay, so just setting it up. I like that.
The only problem is I can't find that game.
Long-term storytelling, y'all.
Yeah.
Fantastic. That's great.
It would have coincided with our AEW love so well, but
we'll come up with something. Honestly,
I'm just going back to the drawing board. I'll think of something. Don't worry.
That is next week.
Yes.
And look for our Rock City Spotlights coming your way next week. I'm thinking
Villain Man will be in the billet.
Yes, it will. Villain Man in the Villain Man. I'm gonna say that too.
Billy's in the Billy.
Yeah. Oh man, but look for that next week. We're gonna have a more concrete way of getting this information to you guys. Stick around for our the podcast page on Facebook, Rock Solid Wrestling Talk on Facebook. That's where most announcements are made. Also on Rock Solid Talk via Twitter. That's also where announcements are made.
Oh, we should talk about one quick thing before we go wrestling. This weekend, Jon Moxley and Will Ospreay had a match, and Moxley went over clean.
I heard about that, but I didn't really see any results or any fallout from it or anything like that. That's why I didn't even.
Well,
but tell us about it.
Yeah, I mean, I can't call moves or anything like that. I did see the curb stomp that he did.
Ooh.
And afterwards, he challenged Tanahashi.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay. Hiroshi Tanahashi. Yeah. That's going to be good. Oh, speaking of that, TK has an announcement this week.
Yes.
We're hoping it's either 6-man titles or AEW New Japan Super Show.
I would say
I hope
latter.
It's the Super Show. Yeah. I hope it's the Super Show. I really do. I am salivating to see Okada in an AEW setting. Please give it to me. Yeah, please.
Travel restrictions are, from what I've heard, they are more.
Because I love cake and violence and Okada. So, no, Okada's probably my favorite wrestler right now. Like, favorite actual wrestler. So, I want to see him.
Yeah, you guys see the money fall from the sky.
Yeah, man. You know. Okada Kazuchika!
You think they bring him in for that, the announcer?
Oh, man. Nobody else can announce him, man. Like,
no, I'm sure they'll keep Justin Roberts.
I love that. And the zoom in, the reverse best friends. You got to give the people what they want. But we will be doing that this week. And until then, y'all.
Oh, and Kingston challenged Tomohiro Ishii.
Oh, he showed up there?
Yeah. Here's a picture. You could put that up.
Damn.
Post editing if you like.
Yeah, it can happen.
So yeah, we're seeing quite a bit of AEW New Japan crossover.
Yeah, they're teasing
there,
it. This is why I want that to happen. I really do. Like, you heard instances of like they're about to jump into this relationship, and I want it willingly. Yeah. Oh my goodness! But
more Forbidden Door action. Let's go.
Oh yeah, not even Forbidden Door really, but just effing do it already. Like, that's what I want. But we are out of time. Kenny Cornette will be back next week, obviously, for his chance at glory. And he could become the first 2-time Rock Solid World Heavyweight Champion. I know that's my destiny, but
or he could fall flat on his face as well.
Damn, those are big words from the champ.
Because none of us have retained yet. That's gonna be my goal. The first champion to retain.
Yeah. Okay. I get. So yeah. Either way, a first is happening.
Yeah.
So either Chico retains, or Kenny Cornette becomes the first ever 2-time Rock Solid World Heavyweight Champion. Unfortunately, there will not be a press conference this time, but stick around for those because normally we will do one for a championship match because that's normally how it goes around here. I didn't create the playlist on M3TV for no reason. It's gonna be there, don't worry. But until then, we'll see y'all next week. That is world's heavyweight champion of Rock Solid Wrestling Talk Podcast, Chico Libre, and this is Tits Ron Burger, Buck Nasty, Marcus Johnson.
I was like, really, again?
And we'll see y'all soon. What's up, man?
You gave me no choice. What's up, guy?
What's going on?
What up, Rock Solid boys? Kenny Cornett here, representing Rock Solid Wrestling Talk. I'm on vacation right now, but next week, Chico Libre, it's back to business. Make no mistake, I will be the next champion. You can believe that. And once I'm done with him, and once I'm done with you, Buck Nasty, you're next. See you boys next week.